Hello, I'm Barry Fox and I made all of these.
All-inclusive food being abusive. You better not eat that squid, or else you get the shits. We're all going on a daily texture holiday, and we'd like you to go. Some death blood gets his.
Well, I try not to get inspiration on purpose by reading other art books or going to other exhibitions. I just prefer to let things happen naturally, like the natural flow of ideas based on the things I experience and using the experiences that I've had in the past with certain things, with certain people, discussing ideas with certain people, and then just let them sort of flow naturally, so just from my own mind. With these I'm trying to meld a few different art forms together. Been getting into writing recently and writing poems, so behind here you've got a little miniature CD player which you can't see, headphones coming out of the hole there, and then a little shelf with a chair on. So this one's going to be just an information piece of art about chairs. It's just a bit of a laugh, just having a pointless piece of art about chairs when most people know what chairs are about. Well, when I moved to Newcastle about 3 years ago, one reason for moving over here was to take art a bit more seriously, even though it's not that serious, like some say, rather than doing it where I used to do it, which was just in a little spare bedroom of my flat where I used to live. And when I came over here, I just sent out a few emails and CVs to some of the studio managers and owners around the region. And then I got a few responses, had a look around, and I quite liked this place.
It was probably in the morning, it's back to Garland's call centre, and I'll be oh so scared.
Well, this weekend there's an open studio event on the Friday night and Saturday and Sunday through the day. I think they have them once every 6 months, where the whole venue's open for people to come and have a look around and check things out and just meet new people, which I find one of the most fascinating things about the events, because you meet strangers, talk about your pieces, talk about what they do, meld your ideas together to create new ideas. And also I've met quite a few new, nice, interesting friends at the events, so that's why I like to open the doors to the general public to have a look around.
Barry's work's original. I mean, one of the things that I always noticed, there was an open night here last night, and everything else is very tasteful. I can't remember who said it, that taste's the enemy of good art, but Barry's always original and always gets a reaction, whereas most people just float around looking at other stuff. Barry's always stops them.
A friend of mine runs this sort of gallery complex in Sunderland. I think it's part charity-ish organisation, part just a gallery complex where people can pay for space and use the space to create. And I've been over there a few times and inspired how he himself has set it up from scratch, getting some funding from local authorities, basically creating it from scratch. So I think it's quite relatively new at the moment, but it's got some interesting potential, and he has a few interesting shows lined up there.
I think it's a great idea, because I used to live in Sunderland, and I think there are some people in Sunderland who want to do interesting things, but unfortunately it's quite a minority, and it's hard to get stuff out there and get people to sort of come along to things.
Yeah, that's a good point, yeah.
So I think anybody who's trying to do something to encourage that more is really good.
Be good to meld the two places together, like Sunderland and Newcastle, that is, and get artists to meet each other and get ideas to flow between other people's heads. So rather than just enclosing Newcastle off and Sunderland off separately, maybe use this as a little bridge which bridges artists in both of the cities together.